Here's the deal. The NFL has now started to flex Sunday games. They took the Pittsburgh-Cincinnati game, took it off Sunday night, made it a 4 o'clock game. Why? Because the Steelers stink. Who did they replace it with? It's a no-brainer. Of course you take the New York Jets and the New England Patriots on November 20th, and you make that your Sunday night game. However, they didn't do that.
No, they did not.
They didn't do that.
No, they did not.
They took the underperforming LA Chargers and the Kansas City Chiefs because they're in love with Patrick Mahomes instead of the Jets.
Better game.
If you're a diehard Jet fan, we are being disrespected yet again. Look at that. There's only one matchup right there that you should pick for the first flex-all job this year. And it's Jets-Patriots. Craig Jennings, spot the lie. I'll wait over here.
I spot the lie and you're the liar. Yeah. This is about quarterbacks. We want to see quarterback play.
I thought we wanted to see good football teams.
No, we don't want to see defense.
Then why do you want to see the Jets?
And Zach Wilson, I'm sorry. The defense, yes. If this was about Sauce Gardner and Quinn Williams, we're good. But it's not. This is about Patrick Mahomes, Justin Herbert, AFC West. Let's see how it goes down.
Oh, you mean the overrated AFC West that has not yet lived up to its billing? The underperforming LA Chargers.
They're 5-3.
Who don't score 20 points a game, as opposed to Sauce Gardner, Quinn Williams, Robert Saleh.
Let you have this moment
and
because
on and
AFC
on and
East
on.
is so overwhelmingly great.
I'm going to tell you what it is because I've done some investigating on it, okay? First off, put the thing back up on the screen.
Yeah, please.
Shows you the other games they could have chosen. There it is, okay? Like I can read that. Bears, Falcons, thank you.
No, thank you.
That's clearly out. Browns, Bills, clearly out. Raiders, Broncos, clearly out now.
Clearly out.
You could make an argument
That
that Cowboys, Vikings is the game that should have been flexed. If they had flexed it, I got no quarrel with that at all. You're talking about two of the top teams in the NFC. My gut is that here at Fox, we protected that game from being flexed. Smart move, Fox. That'll be the most watched game of the day, not at nighttime.
Yep.
But here's what I figured out. The NFL is protecting Bill Belichick. That's all that's happening right here. The NFL knows that the New York Jets are going to go into Foxborough and they're going to get revenge for the loss that we suffered.
You don't even believe this.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't.
I've convinced myself. Yes, I did. I ate a lot of leftover Halloween candy last night. I stayed up way too late watching election coverage. So much for the red wave. And I have figured out that the NFL is protecting Bill Belichick from being embarrassed on national TV. Spot the lie.
You're the lie right there.
Right there.
Like 2 weeks ago, you were ranting and raving about this Jets team and the revenge and the 54-13, and we're beating the New England Patriots 99 to whatever the score was.
Yeah, I got that wrong.
Yes.
Yeah, and here's what's really happening, folks, just to give you a little look-see behind the curtain. Ever since I predicted that the Jets, I'm gonna keep it as real as I can keep it. Ever since I predicted that the New York Jets were going to get blown out this past weekend by the Bills, and then I did say, and not win another game this year.
Yes, you did.
I own it. I said it. The New York Jets general manager, Joe Douglas, has stopped returning my text messages. Yeah, and he and I are pretty good friends. And just to show you, my son was even at the Jet facility yesterday as New Jersey was celebrating whatever high school captains and doing a whole cool thing for him. So I reached out to Joe and said, by the way, my son's at the facility. And be honest, do you see a response? No
response.
Not even a red. There's not even a red.
I want to apologize to the New York Jet organization.
Wow.
And the only way I feel like I can apologize on national TV is to start brown-nosing a little bit and start predicting them to win games and start yelling at the NFL, we are being screwed. So I got to figure the NFL's protecting Bill Belichick because the New York Jets are not going to lose another game this year. Ain't that right, Little Wayne? Right. You got me, baby. Wow. All right.
Wow. I'm starting to realize why you and Bill Belichick are no longer friends. I'm starting to think it might be you.
Yeah, there's a good chance it's me. Yeah, there's a good chance it's me. That's exactly right. All right, outside of that story that you can discuss amongst yourselves later when you get to work, the big news is that it looks like we are getting very close to a Odell Beckham Jr. rocking the Dallas star. Ooh. Jerry Jones commented on that, and all he did, and you're about to see, is take a big pile of gasoline and throw it on that fire. Ooh. By the way, he would look very good. I should also tell you that those Thanksgiving Dallas Cowboy helmets are fire. They look fantastic. I can't wait to get some of those. Fanatics, send them over now. But hey, Odell Beckham in a Cowboy jersey. If you take Odell at his word that it's Green Bay or Dallas or the New York Giants, and there was a fourth team in there, the Buffalo Bills, it's hard to argue that the Cowboys don't make the most sense.
It really is hard to argue. And the reason why it would make sense, it's not that it's a splash move. It's a good move for both involved. When you think about the Dallas Cowboys and what they lost with Amari Cooper, a guy who can beat man-to-man coverage, who can separate, a veteran guy who can accent what CeeDee Lamb does. CeeDee Lamb is a great talent. He has not proven that he is a true number one as of yet. If you give him help, some more weapons around him and Dak Prescott, this offense, they look a little bit better.
Yeah, not just that, Greg. If you said to even the most diehard Dallas Cowboy fan out there, the guy that thinks we're winning a Super Bowl every single year, and you said to them right now, what is the biggest quote-unquote weakness? It's wide receiver and wide receiver depth. Like I was looking at stats this morning.
Yeah.
The Dallas Cowboys this year do not have a single game where any of their wide receivers have 100 yards or more. So if you add, assuming he's healthy, Odell Beckham, that obviously creates man-to-man on CeeDee Lamb. It also means you have to respect Odell as a deep threat, and all of a sudden that offense changes. I think it's a no-brainer, and I think the fact that Jerry Jones actually commented on it publicly in the manner you just heard, I think Odell Beckham is going to be a Dallas Cowboy, and I think it happens before Thanksgiving.
Yeah, when he says...
Matter of fact, wait a minute. How about this for an image? The Dallas Cowboys, of course, like the Detroit Lions, always play at home on Thanksgiving. How about a little Thanksgiving treat to Cowboy fans at halftime? Odell Beckham Jr. comes out rocking the Cowboy sweats.
Wow.
That would be awesome
that would
if
be
you're
great.
a Cowboy fan, right?
It would
That's
be.
how it's going to play out. A Thanksgiving Day miracle. That's right. Meanwhile, one of the best players, probably the best player on the Dallas Cowboys, Micah Parsons, decided to get in on the act, and he sent Odell a tweet, because that's how we communicate these days. We don't call each other. We don't even text each other anymore. We just social media each other. And he wrote, man, OBJ, talk to me. Let's do this. Odell, of course, responds like a 9-year-old. You can read it there for yourself. I'm just trying to win wherever I go. Well, listen, the Dallas Cowboys give you as good a chance to win another ring as any of the four teams you are talking about. Now, when you compare them to the Bills, for example, we are still waiting to find out about Josh Allen. So to me, the health of Josh Allen or the questioned health of Josh Allen's right elbow moves the Buffalo Bills off. The Green Bay Packers, obviously not playing great, takes them off, which means you're down to two teams, the New York Giants and the Dallas Cowboys. And as great a season as the Giants have already had, the Cowboys are better.
The Cowboys are better, and it's a better situation for Odell. When you think about what Odell provides and what he is right now at this junction in his career, I don't know if he's a number one guy. The expectation, if he goes to the Giants, would be
he'd be the number one guy.
You'd be the number one guy, and not only that, can you live up to what you once did and what you once were?
Which is almost impossible because he was a healthy 22-year-old
Correct.
when he was rocking it
but
for the New York Giants.
Nobody thinks that way. They think, people still think that I can play.
That you can.
Like, you can play right now.
Well, here's my gift to you. I'll be that friend in your life that grounds you. keeps you grounded. So when other people are like, yo, you look like you could keep playing, just call me. I'll tell you the truth. You can't.
Wow.
I don't need to call you when I'm
I'm
going
gonna
to
say,
tell
but like
myself the truth.
that's the type of friend I am.
I don't
Total pure honesty.
I will call you if I need you, but
Okay.
I can't play anymore.
No, I know that. That's why you're sitting here.
That's but I don't.
Like, by the way, was that a debate somewhere?
No,
like,
but why would I
you were
call
questioning as you came in at 4 o'clock this morning?
Why not?
Hey, wait a minute. Maybe I
The
can still
point
play.
that I'm making.
Wow.
Yeah.
People, fans, they call, they reach out. Greg, you should help the Packers. I can't help the Packers.
Well, let me just say this officially to those of you that think Greg can
Oh, my
still
God.
play.
Yeah.
He can't. Right? Nobody gets up at 3 o'clock in the morning and walks 5 New York City blocks to sit next to me for 3 hours if they can continue to play NFL football. Like, I'm sorry, I had to tell Joe McCoy last week the same thing. He spent all week working out in a sand pit after working on the show.
He did.
He thinks he's getting another shot.
He did.
G-Mac, you're not. I told him privately, I'll tell him publicly. I'm sorry.
Wow.
Hey there. Thank you so much for watching The Carton Show. You can subscribe right here to get all the latest bits and segments from the show. And by the way, while you're at it, we have a lot of great shows on FS1, so check them out too.